Appreciation that put on some great racing for you tonight, and we've got 35 laps still ahead.
As they say, mate, there is no better sight in world motorsport than the four-wide salute to you. Come on, folks, put your hands in the air and also give them a wave with your flashlights on your phones. We send them on their way. Trident Tyre Centre, thanks to the team at 14 to 16 Bay Road, Mount Gambier, also the Off-Road Centre. They bring us tonight's title. Come on, Mount Gambier, one more time. Put your hands together for our field of 20 cars. Who will be SA1? Will Joel Chadwick take it again, or will someone else? Will we let it go across the border? Where are all the Victorians? Anyone get across the border? Anyone jump the border? More to the point. Will we let it go back to Victoria, or will we keep it in South Australia? Time to break stride.
As I said, the last time the Victorians won at the Stormers went 1-2 and Broome. Chadwick going for 5. Storer on his outside. We're about to go green. The South Australian Wingless Sprint title for Trident Tyre Centre is underway. 2 to turn number 1 and 2. They're 3 wide. Joel Chadwick to the lead already in the back straight. Chadwick followed by Martin. And it's the 2 Storers wheel to wheel along with the 35 of Mitchell Broome as they race through 3 and 4. Tightly compacted field. Leader is now Tyson Martin. Martin up in front. Chadwick, have a look at him jostling further back there, 3 wide. Hillier, Hobson further back. Leader is still Tyson Martin. Joel Chadwick. There's Mitch Broome. Already up to 4th is Jack McCarthy from the 8th starting spot. Racing hard with Daniel Storer, Reese Heinrich, then Luke Storer. Oh, big moment for Caleb Evans. Leader doing it nicely. Martin, Chadwick. Have a look at McCarthy. He's trying to get to the front as quick as he can. Tries to slide by Broome. Can't get it done in turn number 4. Will he do it? The one he does, red lights on, car upside down. We've got William Caruso involved in there, Melissa Crouch, maybe Todd Hobson also.
That's one of the Carusos in there as well.
And there's William just trying to pick the car that may be upside down, Rory Button. So Tyson Martin to get the race back underway. Joel Chadwick, Mitch Broome, Jack McCarthy, Daniel Storer, Reese Heinrich, Luke Storer, Ryan Alexander, Caleb Evans and Ben Cartwright in the top 10. As we go back under green racing conditions here at the Borderline Speedway. And they will make it through turn number 1 and 2. Have a look at Heinrich and Luke Storer battling through turn number 3 and 4. Will they all get there? 1 lap down, cleanly we do, 30 to go. Storer goes by Heinrich. So the 2 Storers wheel to wheel. In fact, no, Heinrich pinches the spot back over Luke Storer. We race it further back. Our leader is still Tyson Martin. Tyson's lap of the race so far for Tyson last time by. So Martin shadowed by Joel Chadwick. Then it's back to Mitch Broome, Jack McCarthy, Daniel Storer, and Luke Storer. Reese Heinrich, Ryan Alexander, and it's Cartwright and Furler. Chadwick starting to close in on the double 1, out in front. Mitch Broome just sitting back there, just about a second behind the top 2. That's Martin, Chadwick, Broome. Everyone pretty well. Line astern. Ben Cartwright trying to work the outside there, and Ryland Furler. Oh, Hobson. Got Hoppin there in turn number 2. But it's still Tyson Martin, Chadwick, Broome, McCarthy. Kirby Hillier trying to work his way from the back with that after the change on the right front tyre. Tyson Martin, then 0.647 of a second back. It's Joel Chadwick. Chadwick going for 5 South Australian titles. Never won one here at the Borderline Speedway. Cartwright and Alexander Furler side by side through 1 and 2. Another lap down. 22 to go. But Tyson Martin, to say, runs the double one. Will one of those numbers be removed here later on tonight? Chadwick just running a nice consistent run back there in second. Broome now coming under attack from Jack McCarthy. McCarthy now draws alongside, makes the pass in turn number 3. So McCarthy up to second. Broome fighting back on the inside. Oh, Chadwick into the side of Martin as they go for the lead in turn 2. It's getting feisty up front between Martin and Chadwick. And the Jack attack closing in as well in the 23. And they charge down through turn number 3 and 4 again. This time wide, it'll be 18 to go. Martin, Chadwick and McCarthy the top 3. Now we see Daniel Storer trying to slide by Mitchell Broome for that 4th spot. South Aussies run 1, 2, 3 and 4. The Victorian, the first of the Victorian runners back there in the 5th spot. Great race between Daniel Storer and Mitchell Broome, the local racer. This time by 16 to go. Storer gets by Broome. So Daniel Storer up into 4th. Then it's Broome and then Luke Storer racing hard with the 48 of Reese Heinrich. Very shortly our leaders on the back of the slower traffic. The first car to go a lap down will be Jenna Curvers in the 18. Chadwick just starting to inch closer. But what a race so far from Tyson Martin. What a drive from this young man. Driving for Normie Moore in the Moore Saw Sharpie number 11. Taking on Chadwick, McCarthy, the Storers, Mitchell Broome. It is a drive of his career. Lap traffic coming up very shortly for Martin. This is where Chadwick and McCarthy may have the advantage. Extra experience in these race cars, extra experience of winning races. Curvers and Ireland racing side by side in front of our leader. Martin with a nice move gets by the 71 of Brett Ireland. Chadwick likewise. Ireland doing the right thing, just holding his line on top of the racetrack in 3 and 4. McCarthy got the wall on the front straight, just glanced it right near the flag stand. Leader by just under a half a second. Oh, he's getting by those lap cars. Curvers got back by Chadwick. Chadwick just held up there by Curvers. Now out after Melissa Crouch. Tyson Martin within 8 laps now of the South Australian Wingless sprint title. And a blowover. He makes a mistake in turn 1. He drove it in hard. Almost spun the car out. Is he starting to get a little tired? Is he starting to think ahead? He's got to put in the 7 laps of his Wingless sprint career. As now Chadwick and McCarthy have clear track and they're closing in on Tyson Martin. We're in for a grandstand finish here. The top 3, Storer also trying to get by the 18 of Curvers. He does so in turn 2. This time by 5 to go for Martin. Can Chadwick hold on to the SA1? That is the question. Still, Martin over Chadwick by about 0.6 of a second that time. So he's maintaining the gap between first and second. Oh, Caleb Evans in the fence. Caleb Evans drives around the fence in 3-4. We stay green. So it's Martin, Chadwick, McCarthy, Storer, Mitchell Broom, then Luke Storer, Reese Heinrich. The distance haven't really changed, but they've maintained about the same distance between first and second. This time by 2 to go. Tyson Martin is about to cause an absolute boil over here in the Trident Tyres South Australian Wingless Sprint Championship. This time by it's 1 to go. Tyson Martin through turn number 1 and 2. He's got Anthony Tapley in front of him. He won't come into play. Down through turn number 3 and 4. Your South Australian Wingless Sprint unofficial champion is Tyson Martin. Second will go to Joel Chadwick. Third to Jack McCarthy. Fourth to Daniel Storer. Fifth to Mitch Broom. Luke Storer will finish in 6th. And a Reese Heinrich, Ryland Fowler, Todd Hobson, Ryan Alexander rounds out the top 10. But what about that borderline speedway? A major upset in the South Australian Wingless Sprint title. Tyson Martin, your unofficial state champion. Of course, the top 4 need to go to the scales and they will go to Parc Ferme in the pit area, and the results aren't officially posted for another 3 weeks. So unofficially, Tyson Martin, if he goes across the scales at 1,450 pounds, he will be the South Australian Wingless Sprint champion if everything else passes tech. To this young man as he heads down through turn number 1 and 2. That, I've got to say, is an upset. Joel Chadwick just gives a smile and says nothing he could do, and he's going to be the first out there to congratulate the young driver as he comes past. How about it as he goes down through turn number 3 and 4? Fantastic effort for Tyson Martin. 2 heat wins and a 5th placing put him on the front row, and he went from there, won the race. Outstanding performance. I'd have to check to see if he's actually even won a feature race before. I think he may have got one at Murray Bridge previously, but that is amazing. He goes up on the roll cage, doing the traditional cage dance. There he is. How about it? For your South Australian Wingless Sprint champion. Unofficial at the moment, of course, but Tyson Martin. Outstanding performance. Unbelievable. Normie Moore, the car owner over here. Just congratulate his driver. There you go, Brad. I'm not sure whether we're going to do the presentations